What's up? It's lunchtime with Josh the Plumber, and here's what we're talking about today. So today we're going to talk about a little bit of diagnostics and what to do if you get a call for a leaking faucet. So let's go over some of the steps that you could take to check out a leaking faucet and maybe get it repaired. So let's say it's a lavatory faucet, and when the handles are in the off position, the faucet still drips. So most likely here, it's going to be some sort of cartridge issue. Usually whenever water is pushing through those handles or those cartridges, whenever it is in off position, that is typically telling you that something is failed over time, which is usually a gasket, maybe a spring, some sort of washer. But usually you're going to have to replace that cartridge, and that should take care of your problem. Now, before you go ahead and just say, hey, let's go ahead and repair this faucet, let's do a little bit of research and see, does the faucet look old? Is there hard water buildup on the aerator? Is there spots and stuff that are on the faucet, on the sink? Is there anything leaking under the sink? Are the drain pipes that go from the sink to the drain, are they connected correctly? Are they dripping? Are they dry? Are the shutoff valves working properly? Are they stiff? Do they look like they might leak? There's a lot of different things that you want to look at before you start giving options to your customer to hopefully give them a good solution that will fix the problem. As always, I want you to check your water quality and your water pressure. Those are two of the most important things in your home other than the fixture's age. By checking the water quality, it can tell you whether you have hard or soft water in your house. You can also know how much chlorine is in the water system, and you can know what the total dissolved solids are to possibly talk to your customer about drinking water systems as well. And then when you check your water pressure, you want to typically check it at an outside faucet. Now, before you turn that outside faucet on and put your pressure gauge on, I want you to do a thumb test. What I mean by thumb test is basically put your thumb on the end of where you would connect your hose and turn that faucet on. If you can leave your thumb there and water does not push it off, that means there's a problem. If you get your thumb on there and it pushes it off, it means it's working perfectly fine. You can go ahead and put your gauge on. Now, another thing I like to look at is when it's a lavatory faucet that might be having some trouble. I always ask my customer, do you like this faucet? Would you like something maybe taller? Would you like something a different color? Possibly they want to change out the fixtures at some point, but they might not be ready yet. So that is something that you want to talk to your customers about and have them be aware of, that there are different styles and different colors that they can choose from. One thing that I notice a lot in older homes typically is the faucet, the arch of the faucet is not very far into the sink, and I find myself rubbing my hands when I'm washing my hands up against the sink edge. Nobody likes that. If you like that, you're lying. So now that you have information about the water quality, the water pressure, you've probably asked your customer some questions about preference, maybe color or style. You can probably give them some fair options or solutions that would either be replacement options or repair options. And the information from this video can be used for lavatory faucets, kitchen faucets, bathtubs, showers, stuff like that. Most of those are all going to be very similar using a cartridge, whether it's a new style or an old style. You can usually rebuild them if they're not more than 50 years old, and if they are, that might be something you want to talk to your customer about on getting replaced. So hopefully this helped you guys out a little bit. What would you guys do differently?